Tiger?
Ty Platt, 157 Coolidge Avenue, Absecon. I represent the firefighters.
And do you think you have the skills to be chief?
I think there's numerous people in our department that have the skills to be chief. College-educated people.
Nice, Tom.
I'm sorry, what?
What we expect you to say, right?
Actually,
I just spoke the truth, that's all.
Actually,
you can speak later.
We want to stay on track here, but I think that was a very good answer. Yeah. Tiger?
I have a question for the city manager, Ms. Blumenthal. A moment ago, I just want you to clarify something for me. Did you just say the interim deputy chief of police and fire is a civilian position? Is that what you just
The
said?
interim, yes, they're civilian.
So you're going to bring another civilian into the
Oh,
fire
I'm
department?
sorry, they're not civilian, they'll be sworn, but they'll be management employees rather than being union.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So they're not civilian?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem. Can somebody explain to me what the difference between a regular public safety director and an interim public safety director is? Is it their schedule? Is it how long they're going to be working here? Can somebody explain that to me, please?
It just means that they haven't been appointed to a permanent position.
Okay. At the last meeting, I also asked what the definition of interim was, and I said I'd looked it up in the dictionary, and interim means not permanent, not lasting, a temporary or provisional arrangement. So when you hired Mr. Howard in June of last year, you said, I did not hire a permanent public safety director. He's here to mentor the captains in the departments and make them management thinkers, I believe was your exact words, which none of that has happened yet. We're still waiting. But, he's a temporary employee. He is not a permanent full-time employee of the city. So you are in violation. And if I have to be the one to call it out, I will. But you are, on page 21 of the city's handbook, in violation with an interim director that's here now, 7 months? When it says temporary full-time employee, somebody works 6 months or less. And you even said he'd only be here 3 months, and then you'd make a decision. Then you said it's because of the petition that's out there. I do have another question, though. The part-time firefighters, well, it's actually a statement, I guess, not a question. They're not going to work here. We have full-time trained professional staff that are here 24 hours a day that were born and raised and grew up on this island and know this island like the back of their hand. They could close their eyes and find their way to any point on this island. You tell them an address, they could probably tell you who lives next door and what color their house is because they went to school with them or they grew up with them or somebody used to babysit them or it's this one's grandmother or whatever it may be. You're going to bring part-time firefighters into this city. You've advertised in 4 counties for them, Cape May, Gloucester, Ocean, and Atlantic counties. And you're going to get somebody to come in here, and the first time they step foot on this island, maybe when they drop their application off. And then as a captain, as part of the command staff of the fire department, I'm going to have to now babysit this person because I can't send him on a truck or an ambulance or anywhere by himself. Because when I tell him to go, there's a house on Jenkins Parkway. I need you to go check the wire in front of it. He goes, I don't know where Jenkins Parkway is. It's probably out by the bridge because it's got to be a fast road. It's called Parkway. No, it's not. They're not going to be able to find the streets that we know. Where's Kirby Place? Where's Founds? All these streets. They're not going to know where they're at. So I'm going to have to hand them a map or give them a Garmin so they got to find their way around the island. And you know that our response time is 3 minutes and 12 seconds on average to anywhere on this island. But not when there's a part-timer driving the truck because they don't know where they're going. It's going to be a liability to us, to you, all of you, and to all of you if you go through with this. This is going to backfire and it's going to fall right into all of your laps and all the taxpayers' laps to pay the burden for the mistakes you're making tonight.